my name is scrapqueen and today I'm gonna start a new project, and this is what I already gathered in my own stash and to use in my next project. So, oh my god, there is so much to use. Okay, so first of all, I am gonna use the papers from scrapmir, and it's called Charming. So it's from scrapmir and it's from the Ukraine. From Ukraine. So it's called Charming and it's from scrapmir. Beautiful. But I only have one 8x8 paper pack, so they are 10 sheets. But gosh, love it so much. I love the colors. I love every theme on it. So this is the front and back. There are words inside, which I always love to use. Here there are beautiful pieces that you can use everywhere in your... Let me check this out this way. There's a clock inside, beautiful background pages, and the back has some diamonds and some very pale, pink lilac something. Here we have a nice dark one with some flowers on the front and some grungy beige on the back. Here we have a full page of flowers with pale pink and lilac and violet. Violet. I love this one too. So gorgeous. Here we have a nice newspaper grungy page. And on the back, one of my favorite dots. Yeah. Here we have a wooden reddish paper. And the back we have the little flowers with also some newspaper grungy backgrounds. And then here we have some beige tints. Paris is coming back, and this is a very dark aubergine color background. Here we have a full page of butterflies, which you can cut out or use just as design paper. And then here we have a beautiful pale tint lilac with again that Paris theme. So this is the one 8x8 paper pack with 10 sheets. Then I also get an extra sheet with I call these with cutter parts with little pockets. I really love this image right here with that little teacup with the white dots. I love it. And again we have some dots papers. But gosh, I love to use this paper, but of course we're going to cut this out. So eeks! But we only have 10 sheets, 8x8, and of course we can use this, but of course we are not, because I'm going to cut it. I cut this out. So I only have 10 sheets, and with also these, there are also a lot of pages that I would love to cut out, like these ones. I definitely want to cut these out. So the back I probably would not use. Same as this one. Maybe I'm not going to use them all, but gosh, I love to use the words. So maybe I'm not even going to use the back. And for this one, same thing. I don't want to just use the back. It is beautiful, but I really like to use these tickets, these cards. So that leaves us not much to work with. So what I came up with is I managed a few extra A4 pages that it really fits perfect with the colors. So definitely I really like the dots. So I managed to create I created my own A4 set that fits perfect with this one. So the red with the white dot is coming back. Then this one is coming back. That's also somewhere in the papers, which I can't find right now. But there is. Wait just a second. I just want to show you why I came up with these papers. Oh, yep, here it is. See, this one I try to manage pretty much the same. So that fits nicely with this set. Then of course the lilac fits perfect with the flowers. And then also I try to give it a little grungy thing. Then the beige will fit, of course, always fits nice. The gray always fits with everything. And then I would not dare to skip out some pink. And of course stripes. Yay! Alright, so I choose these 6 pages. And this will come also with the kit. So I printed these all out for you already. I will send you the link for these 6 pages also. If you buy the kit, then you will get the link too. So you can still print as many as you like. But the first 6 ones are there for you. And I am not going to print more out. So I'm going to challenge myself to make a project with not more using 6 of these pages. Alright, but if you like, you still can print more if you want to. Alright, so that's for the papers, what I'm going to use. So it's not much, but we're going to do it. Then I also have the, what do you call these? The die cut, the cardstock die cut. I already punched these out. I'm definitely going to save this because you never know with me. You can still draw these on a piece of paper and make tags of your own. So I always like to keep this. You know me. Alright, so here we have a bunch of chipboard pieces which we can use. I always love to use these. You can hang these or you can glue these down. Beautiful thick pieces of chipboard. Love it, love it, love it. Be creative. You're my sunshine. Paris is always a good idea. So it's definitely, I see now, a Paris thing. Well, anyway, we're going to see time of our life. So that's for the chipboard pieces. Do I have already a basket or something? Well, I will do that in a minute. Don't want to lose every piece of them. Alright, then what else do we have? From the same scrapmir brand, we also have the epoxy stickers. Love these. And let me show you really quick. They are really small, but gosh, I love this. Could not resist to add these with them. You're my love, Paris, happy days, dreams. Beautiful butterflies and a nice lady right here. So that is coming with it. Then we also have the die cut cardstock. This is the cardstock and the other one is the chipboard. There are 45 in it. And let me show you real quick close what's all inside, so I don't have to unwrap this because you will see right now way better what's all inside. So yeah, we do have some words, some fly family and fly and love and a clock and the Eiffel Tower and everything. It's really a romantic set. I really love the colors. Alright, so that is for the scrapmir items. Then what I included myself is of course some ribbons and of course some flowers, and it's a big one. Then I also had this in my stash, which I had a long time, and I think with the fanciness it really fits with this project. Then I have a nice color of washi tape. I could not resist adding a nice angel in it. You can use this as a charm or you just can glue this down. I do have a set of charms. So we're gonna make a nice, I call that a charm. No, a buckle. Oh my gosh, I can't get to the name of that. But we're gonna make a nice, yeah, thing. I can't get to the name. A nice charm, buckle, chunky charm, something like that. Then what I also have, and this I need to unpack, otherwise you don't see it. What I also had in my stash, and I had to mix it all up to split it in the amount of kits that I have. But you will get 10 of these beautiful, wait, just let me grab a nice piece of white, beautiful images, and I just split them all so the images are not in each kit exactly the same, but the idea is there. Beautiful ladies, and I thought, oh wow, this fits perfect with this kit, so I could not resist to give you these in your kit. So the ladies or the images or the flowers or anything is not exactly the same as this one, but then you get a little idea on what's in that other bag for the vintage ladies. They are gorgeous. Alright, so that's also what's inside. Then I wanted to add some envelopes, beautiful envelopes, which I found last craft fair. And I think it fits perfect. I really like the feel of it and the stripes and everything. So I added a few envelopes. I also have some newspaper. This actually is baking, to bake, put in your oven, but I really like it, so I just put it in here. Then I also have a see-through envelope. Oh, there are two. Must be one, so put one away. No, two. There are two. Okay, there are two. Two see-through envelopes which we can use for put something inside. Then I also have a bag with lots of goodies inside. Let me unpack this for you to show you what we're gonna play with. Alright, so here we have some little tags or labels, or how you call these, to play with. Very fun to use. You even can use these for swing tabs. Then there are a nice amount of, I call these labels, tags, whatever, name tags, whatever you can do with these. There are a bunch in here. Then there are some envelopes, super cute, super cute. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are in here. Then there are super cute and little coin envelopes. Really love these to use in a project. I also have some nice vintage tags that we can use, and a little, how you call this, a see-through pocket, also nice to use. These are some photo corners, so you can stick your photo behind every corner, so it always makes nice to use that too. So yeah, actually there's pretty a lot to use in this. So, but yeah, I really went to my through my stash, see what I have and see what I like to use, and yeah, this is pretty much what I gathered. So I hope you like it, and let's see what we can make with that. So
yes.
Stay tuned. Okay, first of all, I really like to make some coffee dyed papers to use, because maybe I'm gonna make a junk journal or something, or a junk journal and a scrapbook mini album in between with some pages or something like that. Something because I really like to make both of them. Not only a junk journal, but I also like to add some scrapbook pages inside. So yeah, I just love to do that, and it's not that long ago that I made that, but I just love it. And since we do not have that much pages to use for a bigger mini album, not even an 8x8 mini album, way too less papers to use, so I think a journal would be awesome, and I just love it to do that. So I'm gonna try to explain to you how we're gonna make some coffee dyed papers. I really like to use for that my glass mat, and I hope the lamps are not interfering anything, but it's the best way for me to do that. Now these I already had still made, and these pages, these sheets are just very cheap print paper. I think 80 gram or something. Very cheap print paper. I don't have any print paper upstairs here, but I do have some other papers that I really like to try for this particular project, just to try things out if it will work too. But these are just 80 grams, very cheap print paper, so that is a good choice to use. But I'm gonna test things out. So here I have, this is a little thicker one, but it's a little bit more creamy already than the white, so it will get a little bit darker, which I love. But this one is the thin paper that I normally use to make my patchwork pages. It's similar to print paper, so I'm going to use these two. So as you can see, this is a really thin one. I think this is also an 80 gram, and this is a little thicker one. I think it's a 100 gram or something, but or 90. No, I don't know. I think a 100, something like that. But either way, I'm gonna try to do this. Now, normally I would go downstairs where I have an A4 size, not that deep tray where I put my coffee inside, and then I just let my papers have a bath, and then when I'm done I squeeze the most of it, and I would put this in the oven to let this dry. But for this time I'm gonna try it out to show you on camera that there is another way to do it. So alright, so let's check it out. Alright, there is gonna be some noise because I am going to use for this now not the oven, but a oh, the words I call this thing. It's not a blow dryer, but a fast dryer. Heater. It's a heater. Heat tool, guys. It's a heat tool. Yes. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use also to heat it up, to dry it. So yeah, let's, oh, and of course, what do I use? Well, very dark coffee. So this is a spray bottle, of course, but there is inside just coffee, very dark coffee. So I put quite a lot amount of coffee, the darker the better in my vision. But you also can use the tea bags you also can use if you don't like the smell of the coffee, but yeah, I just love it. And if you don't like the smell of coffee, you also just can use paint and water, and then you will find a way to use something on your paper. But I just use coffee, and now this is in a bottle, but yeah. You get the idea. Alright, so I also have some gloves on because I don't want to ruin my nails. My nails are done a few days ago, and I definitely don't want to get brown nails when I'm done, so I use some gloves. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's test this out. It's a very, very long time ago that I did this upstairs. Normally, like I told you, I would do it downstairs in my kitchen with a big coffee bath and my oven to speed it all up, but I don't think that I need that many pages, so I'm just gonna do this together with you. Let's see how it goes. Okay guys, let's get into it. So first of all, I'm just gonna try just to wait just a sec, because I think the first, yep, here it goes. The first amount was of course water after I clean it. So yes, now there is some in my, let's test this out. Alright, so if you just want to make first some splatters, and this is a good way to make some splatters. I'm not going to do that much right now. Also, you don't want to waste that much coffee. So what I like to do is now is just grab another piece just put it over. So you do have 2 in one time. Alright, let's use a tool. See how gorgeous this is, and you don't have to ruin this because you still can even do it again if you like. Just use it, just use everything. Yeah, and now this would be my next one, so I'm just gonna apply this somewhere else. And now I'm first gonna dry this one, and it's almost dry actually already. As you can see, it's already nice and dry. But I also like to do the back. Now this one was the little darker one already. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back in. I'm just gonna grab this one again. Just gonna put this on top. There we go. Peel this off. And now, and if you do like this image right now, I'm just gonna blow dry this right now. Now, ears closed. I'm gonna dry this, and it doesn't have to be exactly totally dry, but as dry as possible. You still can manipulate it a bit. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. It definitely does not have to be perfect. But you can manipulate this a little bit. Be gentle, flip this over, and as you can see now, this one is not as dark as the other one. See? Now if you like, you can go again, do some of this as many times as you like. Does not have to be as dark as you like, as if you want that, but you also can do this with your hands. And then I'm just gonna grab this back again to smooch it out. Here we go. Now I really like it. Still, just do whatever you like till you are satisfied. Paper does not have to be perfect. You also can make big splashes, or with water, go back with water again. Just having fun, guys. Just having fun. Alright. I'm not gonna dry this perfect, but the best I can. So this is now, I'm just gonna lay this on the floor and let this dry overnight, so I don't have to. But if I would put this in the oven, then it would be right away ready. If you like to make some crinkles in it, then it would be a good idea, now fingers crossed, it would be a good idea to do this now. Alright, now I do hope that I can unwrap this, because I know in the past that I messed this up, but it is the best way to do this when your paper is wet. Just take your time for it and unpack this nicely. You don't want to do this quickly. Here we go. Make it as straight as possible. And what I like to do, if you want, makes it a little, let's twist it out. I'm just gonna grab just a little, you don't have to do this on each page, but just test this out for just a little bit. I'm gonna grab my water bottle and I'm gonna spray some water and again a little coffee. Just to play a little around. Now again I'm gonna grab this piece of paper. Just see how the effects are. You just put some music on, grab a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you like to drink, and just play. See, because now the wrinkles are also on here. Okay, cool. I like it. Yep, I like it, and it's even see-through on this side. So yep, I'm definitely gonna dry this just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let this dry. And for me this is absolutely already a nice effect, and I don't have to do these extra crinkles on it, because a nice simple coffee stain is also good. For example, these ones are not that designed as this one, but it's just an example that the more you play, the more you will get. Alright, now I'm gonna let this dry somewhere else. And if I now put this back on, where I already played a little bit, well, this will be actually my next one. So, yep, I'm just gonna apply some coffee. There we go. And you also can smooch this out with your fingers to give it a nice amount everywhere. You don't have to use a bath or something. You don't have to. There you go. Saves you so much coffee if you do this method. And like this is also nice. If you let this dry, for example. Let's do some craziness. Let this dry, then you will have already a nice design, nice water splashes design, just a little, and then just squeeze this off. See, this would be absolutely stunning for the next one. So, but I'm working on this one right now. But I think it's already, well, here is a little too white. I don't have to knead them all that dark. It's not my intention. Could be, but not necessarily. And how many pages do we have need? I have no clue. You also can add some color in it if you like. You don't need to especially use only use coffee, but you also can use some inks if you have. Coffee is of course the cheapest way. Alright, so yep, I'm pretty satisfied with this one. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit more, and then I'm gonna put this away. I'm just gonna grab the next one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to add some colors in it if you like that. If you have some inks, then stay tuned and I will show you to add a little color. Okay, this is what I have in my stash, which I think will fit perfect. So these are my inks, and these are my oxides. So oxides, wait, I don't know how you call them. So I'm first gonna play a little bit around with my oxide. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna add a bit on here. Let's see how that will work. I have no clue if it does work. No clue. Just a little bit water. Here we go. Gonna add some coffee. Here we go. And then I'm just gonna do this. Just play. No idea how this ends up. I really have no clue. Never done this before, but I'm just gonna try it out. Okay, let's just soak this in. Turn it around. Alright, not that much color as I wished for, but okay. Maybe the coffee was not a good idea, but not the end of it. Let's just do it again. Really make sure that your clothes are not getting in the way. Okay. Let's peel this one off. But still, it's not that bad. Nope, it's not that bad. But not much color in it. Definitely not much. So what I'm gonna do, I definitely want this for another try. So I'm just gonna grab some purple back in. See if this does something. Maybe not, maybe so, I have no clue. Always nice to play. Oh ho ho ho. Yeah, wow, wait, I'm gonna dry this. This is cool. Yeah, now I have some color. That's cool. Actually exactly what I want. Not too much. But as you can see, just play a little bit and then you see how it works. Or not works. See? On this side I also have the purple in it. Very nice. I still go back in, as you can see right here, because it's still wet at the bottom, but that's okay. I'm still going back in. It's like a little stamping. I think now I have enough purple. Yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna, oh wow, cool. Yeah, I definitely like it. Not pink in it, but, well, just a little bit right here. But yeah, I'm gonna let this dry also. Not crinkle this up, I really like it how it is. Alright, so now, yep, this is not particularly clean, but that's the point. I don't have to be clean. Now I definitely like some pink. Give me some pink. I'm gonna use some water. Yeah, I think we need some, but let's just try it out first how this is. Alright, make sure that every corner is a little away. Up. I'm just gonna see how this goes. It's almost like a little water painting, but then different. Oh, look how cool this is. Definitely needs a little bit splatter around. I'm not gonna rub this in. I'm just gonna go back. And you also can let this drop. And let the coffee, and you don't see that you're gonna see it, but just let it move a little around. Okay, and now I gonna go do this. I don't know if that ruined my... Yeah, I like it. You can go back in as many times as you like, of course. If there is something too white, then just go back in. Just go back in. Playtime, guys. I always love this, don't you? I just love it. Yeah, this ruined my drops, I know, but I know. But I just want to have as many white spots be gone. Alright. Now I'm gonna get back my splashes. My drops are not splashes, they're drops. Just like this. Yes! And if you do like something, then just dry it. And so on, and so on. So yeah, I really like it. To have a little playtime and adding some colors in it. And really I'm excited to see which color this one will go. Because there is something going on with that color. So I'm really gonna see how that goes. But for this one, what do you say? I hope you can hear me while I'm doing this, but I hope you can. And otherwise... Alright, now the back is not that much. So I'm just gonna apply some coffee on the back for this one. I'm gonna move this around so the back is just a simple background with not that much. There we go. Between, just gonna put another piece on it. Saves you a little time. Just having fun. Look at this. This is already nice. Good for the next one. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry and play a little bit longer, and then I will see you back for the next one. And of course you can also add with... Oh my gosh, this is really nasty. Oh, I really have to clean this up. Everything is splashes. Splashes. What I just wanted to say is that you also can add, if you like, with a brush in the corners or whatever. If you feel this more easy, then you can, of course, you can just add on any spot you like. Some extra color. Just to give you an idea how to use what you have. Alright, and then just dry it. So easy it can get. Just manipulate a little bit and do what you like. Cool. I'm also gonna do that a little on this side, just to give it a little extra. Just a little extra pink. Doesn't have to be on the complete spot, but just a little. Yes, I am satisfied with this one. A little lilac, a little pink. But like I said, you don't have to. You just use coffee. Perfect. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. I just want to test this out with a little extra color in it. And yes, your desk will be messy. Not messy, but filthy. With all the things. You even... Well, I have an idea, but I will come to that later. But for this one is also nice and dry, and the rest I will let this dry. What I was planning to say is you also can, if you have them, if you like, you also can stamp a little bit on your pages, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just stamp a little here and there if you like, if you have. Just an idea. Alright, I'm just going to play a little bit further than this, and then yeah, afterwards I think I will come back to you. I still have no clue how many do I need, how many do I want, but for now I'm just going to give it a little go and I will see you. Okay guys, and then the next day, because I let these air dry instead of my oven, yeah, then they all are dry and nice and stiffy. Well, some papers are. But I really like how they all turn out, and they will be flat. Sometimes I even, when these are dry, I put these under my mattress. And, wow, this one is really cute. I will put this a night under my mattress too, so they are nice and flat. But I think they will be flat when I work with them. Alright, so now here you will see how they all look like. So yes, I do have once in a while a little purple or pink in it, but that's just if you like it. I also did use the two different ones, the white paper and the cream color paper, so it definitely is a difference also in the thickness. Okay, so this one is 80 gram and this is a 100 gram, so definitely you will see the change. Oh my gosh, this is a nice one. This is the one with the dark wet ink. But if you use a lot of water and coffee, then you will get this effect. Really like it. So yeah, I am satisfied on how they turn out. Once in a while I do have crinkled these and some don't, just to give some varieties in the papers. But yeah, I really like it. How many do I need? I have no clue. Now, if you can see right now, they are pretty thick. And if I would put these a night under my mattress, then it will nice flat, because if you can see right, these are already a night under my bed, so they will get flat. Even if you're going to use these, then you still. How many we are needed, I still don't know. That's totally depending on how thick I want this journal. I don't think I want to make it too thick, but I don't know just yet. Alright, what size? That's also, yeah, what size do we like? Because you can fold this one in half, and in my experience, I think that's a nice size for an album. If you cut this in half and then fold this in double, then you have the half of this one. I think it's really too small, and it's really not that easy to, I really like this size. So what do you think? I really like this size. So you still have place to put a photo in. You have enough space for writing something down, enough space for pockets to be made, and so on and so on. So yeah, I really like this size. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna fold everything in half. And now with these crinkle ones, do you like these more flat? Maybe it's an idea, but I think they are already super cute. But you can use your bone folder to make these a little bit more flat. But I just love how they are. And if you will put these a night under your mattress, under your bed. Not under your bed, on the floor, because that is no use. You need to lay down. Or under a thick book a few days, that will flat these also out. But I really like how these turns out. So I'm just gonna fold everything in half, and then we'll see how thick that will be at the end. Alright, so yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And still, guys, if you don't like the smell of coffee, because my room really smelled a lot of coffee this morning, and I even don't drink any coffee, but that's totally up to you. If you like, if you don't like to use coffee, then you still can use inks, like I used yesterday also with coffee. But you also can use inks or tea or whatever you like to use. Just use your imagination, and like I had yesterday, a lot of fun doing that. Takes a little time, but oh, really makes fun. Like this one, I just fold this paper a little bit in this size, so to create this nice fold effect. Really love it. Just having fun. Fun, 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 fun. That's what we do. Need a lot of fun. Alright, and so on, till I am ready to go, and then I'll come back to you. Yay! Okay, next thing what I'm gonna do is, what I have done is I split all my pages, because I had some thicker ones and I have some crinkle ones, so I split it all in 6. So I think each signature includes 6 of my coffee dyed paper, and I really like having the crinkles a little bit different from each other. As you can see, crinkle, not crinkle, crinkle, not crinkle, crinkle. And so that is, I think, the first thing that I like to do. Alright, next is just grab the first one and then gather all inside. I end up with a crinkle one and I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to, but it's just my thing. I don't like to end with a crinkle one just because. I don't know just why, but it's just why. Alright, same with this one. Just go in. Just like that. Just choose any design you like, which you want. On front I end up again with a crinkle one and I don't like that. Just a second. Alright. Yes, alright, now, and if you just put these still under your mattress, under your bed, sleep a night over, it will be flat down. I can promise you that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put these on my mattress for just one night, I think. Yep, and then when all is flat, I'm gonna work with that. In the meantime, we still can do something, but alright, so let's say that this is going to be flat, and it will be, but it's still a nice amount. Alright, now the next thing is, because I definitely like to make some extra scrapbook mini album pages inside. So we are going to make first that fits around it. How do you call that? Something like a cover or something. Now, which color do you like me to use? Ooh. Okay. Which color? That's also a thing. Alright, the next thing I also have already put this aside because I definitely like these to cut out. This one I'm not sure just yet. Maybe a few, but I'm just keep this for just in case. So I have these put away, and these are the ones I'm going to use, and of course the ones that I pointed out, but are only 6 pages, but these I'm going to use. And now, which cardstock do you like me to use? Well. I have an option in black. Really is fancy. Definitely is. I like my pearl gray. Makes it nice and quiet. But I also have a brown option. These 3 colors are my favorite ones. Now the brown, I don't like it that much, so that is for me not an option. Maybe I'm going to use the brown for some coin bags extra to make, something like that. But what do you say? What do you like? Do you like it light or do you like black? Gosh, it's difficult. I know. I really like black, but I also like the light. So we do some light this time. Check. It really gives an extra feminine piece to this. Plus, if I'm going to use these images, it really pops up so much better than on black. So I think I will just go for the light version this time. Light. I'm also gonna check my ribbons. Yeah, decisions. We do have this one also to be used. Oh my gosh, difficult. I think I go for this one. What do you say? definitely, if you're going to use those clear through, it will look better. Make up your mind, girl. But black is also a good thing for this collection. Now I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about this for just a second. Okay, guys, I am really having trouble choosing, but I am gonna use black. But also, because I definitely like the pearl gray also. So that is the first thing that I just like to use in between. So I'm just going to use the black for the outside. Super cool. And then I really like this also. So I'm just going to use both. Now I do have my papers under something, but I also have another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna lean these to see what I want. Okay, so this would be the outside, and then maybe in the middle. Nope, I don't want this in the middle. Why not split this in half? Then the pearl gray, and then the other 3 pages. Then it will look like this. Yeah, that's maybe a good idea. Then it will look like this. Alright, so then you have your pages, and then you will have your pearl gray, or any color you have, of course. And then you have another. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's cool. Alright, now, what's next? We also have some, just a second, we also have some nice envelopes. What we're going to do with that? Well, let's say that this is your ending. Then it would be nice if you just put this inside here, and then you still can close it. It's just an idea. And then this will be in your string right here. And then if you cut this out, you have a nice opening. It's possible. It's a nice covering up. What you also can do is put this like this. Then your book will look like this. Where is the envelope? It looks like this. Then you can use this as a tuck spot. And then here you can use it to put something in. Now I'm right-handed, so I definitely would turn it this way. So it's easier to put something inside here. Alright, so that is a nice idea for using your envelopes. And there was 6 inside, so that would be nice to use. I really like these. Alright, so each insert will get 2 envelopes. So maybe in the first one somewhere. I also like to add one inside. Alright, yep, and this is gonna be thicker and thicker. Yep, it is. It's getting nice and thick. Super cool. Alright, what else? Well, we also have a clear through. Not sure what I want with that. You have this one also, which I love to use also. So here we have the envelope. And then maybe it's an idea to put this one in here, and then the other one in another one, because you have two. You also have a brown one. Makes a nice extra flippable page. Alright, so now we have the envelope, we have this right here, so you can tuck everything inside what you like, everything that you like to see, you can use. Alright, you can do exactly the same thing with the see-through pocket, or you can use it somewhere. Wait just a second. For example, here is nothing there just yet. And this one. You also can glue this down on the side. So if you flip this open, you have your pocket. And when, well, wait just a sec. No, then you have two. Well, it's just an example. I don't know the place just yet, but it's an example. Alright, so then you flip this over and then you have that pocket. And you still have the see-through. And when you flip this over, you can use this as a tuck spot. You still can make a nice little tuck spot to make. It's an example. Alright, so playtime, guys. It's definitely playful. That's why I love making junk journals, because you can use anything that you have in your stash. I even have the little bag that was inside with all the envelopes and everything. You even can use this. And let me see if I have a spot free in this one. Well, does not have to be exactly in this one, but for example, you also can fold this in half, cut this one open so you have a nice pocket, and also put it in here. See, you have a nice. And this, I just leave it there. Yes, so cute. I love it. Yep, you can do anything you like. And then I think maybe, because I was a little bit worried, I think I even gonna cut this paper in this size, because now it does not fit, of course. So maybe it's a good idea to just make the papers fit. Otherwise I do have to cut every single time a piece of my own or another piece to deal with that little piece. So why not just make this happen the right size? And the right size would be, let me check that out. So I'm gonna cut this one a little shorter. I think that's a good idea, guys. So that will be, shall we cut it an 8? I think if we cut this at an 8, wait just a second. Well, let me do that for just a second, just to give it a go, to try it out. Alright, so let's, yeah, that's way better. Then we still can use the nice full page and we still have a nice size. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this all. And of course, before you're going to do this, you just can cut these all at 8. And then it's way better. Yeah, cool. Alright, but you can have an idea for now. So let's see what's next. What's next, what we can do. Alright, so my step, because all the envelope things would be just a little thing that I like to tell you before I'm going to start. So what I'm going to do, because we are going to make 3 inserts, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 3 pieces of paper and 3 pearl gray, and then I'm going to cut all these at 8. That's the first thing that I do. So I'm just going to grab another black, cut this at 8, and so on till I have 3 pieces of black and 3 pieces of any color you like. Alright?